From Keene in the Shire, the Liberty Media capital of the world, this is Daryl W. Perry, host of FPP Radio News for Wednesday, November 11th, 2015. Silver is trading at $14.44 per ounce. Gold is valued at $1,089 per ounce. And according to BitcoinAverage.com, the average price of Bitcoin is $323. And Tower.com reports in mid-2013, the Islamic State forces surrounded the Kuwai's Air Base in Syria's Aleppo province, trapping a number of Syrian troops within. Since then, the base has been under intermittent attack and under virtual total lockdown, with the troops still stuck inside. Military sources reported that the siege formally ended Tuesday with an advance of Syrian ground troops backed by Russian airstrikes and Hezbollah forcing their way to the gates of the base, allowing hundreds of soldiers within to finally leave. The Syrian state media presented the battle as a great military victory, with President Assad reportedly calling to congratulate the head of defense for the airbase for holding out for so long. The military suggested the offensive is continuing to try to secure the entire area around the base. The Kuwai's Air Base siege has been an important story within Syria for years, with protests held in Damascus by family members of the troops trapped within, demanding that the military do more to rescue them. For over 35 years, Robertson Roberts has been a trusted source for buying and selling your investment-grade precious metals. They also take Bitcoin for precious metal purchases and permanently removed the minimum purchase order for all orders paid in the digital currency. Call Robertson Roberts today for knowledgeable advice on investing and a forward-thinking approach to new technologies. 850-478-5270 or online at rrbi.co. UPI reports a federal appeals court on Tuesday suspended a judge's ruling that said the National Security Agency's phone data collection program is unconstitutional and should be shut down immediately. The United States Court of Appeals for the District of Columbia Circuit Court issued its stay Tuesday, one day after a federal district judge made his ruling. District Court Judge Richard Leon ruled Monday that the NSA's program, called PRISM, goes too far against citizens' privacy and its goal of combating terrorism. His decision constituted an order barring the agency from further collection of data on the plaintiffs in the case, California attorney J.J. Little and his law firm, but it did not have sufficient authority to outlaw the practice against all Americans. Government attorneys responded with an emergency request to halt Leon's order, saying it interferes with a terror-fighting program that had previously been legally upheld by other court rulings. The once-secret program, which was revealed in 2013 by former defense contractor and whistleblower Edward Snowden, is already set to be closed and replaced by November 29th. Leon's decision came 2 years after he ruled in a similar fashion, but this time he did not stay in order for the NSA to cease mining callers' data. The appellate court said the plaintiffs in the case, those opposed to the NSA program, have until noon local time on Friday to file an appeal to Tuesday's decision. Government attorneys have indicated that they will take the issue to the U.S. Supreme Court if the order against the NSA is upheld. Bitcoin Not Bombs is a launching pad for nonprofits and social entrepreneurs into the financial freedom of the Bitcoin economy. Bitcoin Not Bombs offers premium publicity campaigns designed to facilitate an organization's adoption of Bitcoin as a payment system. Bitcoin Not Bombs is fully committed to being the hub of the nonprofit sector of the Bitcoin economy, maximizing the potential cross-promotion of all our clients and commercial partners. To learn more, visit bitcoinnotbombs.com. Reuters reports thousands of protesters took to the streets across the U.S. on Tuesday to demand a $15 per hour minimum wage and union rights for fast food workers, a campaign intended to attract support from national political candidates ahead of the 2016 elections. Organizers said thousands of low-wage workers walked off their jobs in some 270 cities across the country to take part in the Fight for 15 campaign and vowed that demonstrators would descend on the Republican presidential debate in Milwaukee on Tuesday evening. Hundreds of demonstrators took to the streets in New York, where they were joined by Mayor Bill de Blasio, and some 500 marched through downtown Los Angeles. Events were also held in Detroit, Philadelphia, and Minneapolis. Leaders said at the outset that workers from McDonald's, Wendy's, Burger King, KFC, and other restaurants would take part, but Lisa McComb, a spokeswoman for McDonald's, said that only a handful of its employees took part in the protest she called staged events, and that only 3 workers walked off of the job. This has been FPP Radio News, online at fppradio.com.